Communication is essential whether you're a businessman or a person looking to buy shoes. You need to know how to communicate well in order to get exactly what you want or to get your point across exactly how you want it to get across. I took this course in order to improve my communication skills, which in turn will improve my personal life and my future professional life. The most difficult and challenging part of this course were the speeches, and the most helpful part of this course was my new understanding of some of the principles of communication, which gave me much more confidence in communicating with other people. On to what was most difficult about this course, the speeches. They were difficult for me because I had a severe lack in confidence in performing a speech because normally I am a nervous and uncommunicative person in front of people that I know well, let alone performing a speech as I'm recording myself. Also, the recording process itself was hard for me. I began to, as I was recording myself, viewing myself being recorded, I saw my small mistakes and my bad body language. I could only focus on my mistakes and completely lost focus on the speech itself. It got so bad, I redid the video over and over again. I completely lost all my confidence and just couldn't finish the speech. Later into the course, I learned how foolishly I handled the whole situation. I, le- by then, I had a better understanding of some of the communication principles, which gave me much more confidence to be here now and finish this speech. I also learned some new techniques and practices that helped me do the speech. I learned that to simply not watch the recording as I'm performing the speech helps a lot. I also learned to practice a lot more before a speech. Now onto the part of the course that doesn't make me cringe, which is my new understanding of the principles of communication. Some of these principles are body language, how important it is, how important it is to really try to interpret and analyze what people are trying to say to you, and how important it is to know yourself in order to communicate effectively. Personally, these new principles will definitely help my personal life. With my new understanding of body language, I know how to carry myself better, how to present myself to people without even talking to them, and let them know I'm at ease. Also, being able to interpret and really analyze, pay attention and listen to people is very important in anyone's personal life. And I've learned how important it is to just know yourself and how you always act the same around people. How important that is in communication. Professionally, it is very important to have good body language in a professional atmosphere, whether you're in an interview with your boss, or you're dealing with customers, or if you're dealing with fellow employees. It is important to know how to interpret and analyze what your boss is trying to say to you, what your customers are trying to tell you, and what other people are trying to tell you how to do your job, or how to tell other people how to do their job. It is also important to know yourself in the professional world in terms of communication, because that way you know how to say exactly what you want to say without in the same manner every time. So now you know what was most difficult, the speeches, and what was most helpful part of your course for me. And I will forever keep in mind the failure of an informative speech as I continue to improve my communication skills so that it's just a memory and will never occur again. Thank you very much.